Honey, is it on? Is it on? Is this thing recording? What's up, everybody? This is your girl, T.S. Madison, and I'm here loud, live, and in color at the marvelous Chateau. And ladies and gentlemen, I have the infamous destroyer of all words and nouns and syllables, the lady herself, honey, Miss Mary. Y'all give Miss Mary a round of applause. Oliver, give Miss Mary a hand. Yes, Miss Mary. Oliver, me, Chi-Chi, all the people that surround Miss Mary have written down things that we call Miss Mary-isms that we would like to share with you.
Y'all the one make up more stuff.
How we make up more stuff, Mama?
Because y'all love doing it, especially all of them.
The first word on our list of Miss Mary-isms is strew. S-T.
I did say S-C.
No, do it.
R-E-W, strew was the one I...
There it is, strew.
That I was using that you put into, to make things fit together.
You strew it together.
Whatever.
Live from the new and improved basement of the marvelous Chateau, this is the T.S. Madison Loud, Live, and in Color Show. Now here is T.S. Madison.
Now wait a minute, bitch. Is it on? Now wait a minute, bitch. Is it on? Is it on, honey? Is this bitch recording? Girl! Will the real queen of reality TV please stand up? Where is Tiffany New York Pollard?
New York is in the motherfucking house. Just know that.
Tiffany New York Pollard is a reality TV icon. And you mean to tell me that the I Love New York reunion had 4.8 million people watching it, honey, and they didn't give her no season 3?
I look like I got because I don't.
I can't believe he did this.
And honey, why pretty bitches can't never cook nothing? Put it in here now?
Yes.
Ooh. A shame and a disgrace. And girl, why can't the dead stay dead? Pat Houston, I done told you before to quit fucking with Whitney Houston.
Pat Houston, we done told you about this hologram out here. This don't look shit like Whitney Houston.
Leave Whitney Houston music and all of them toe-up ass movies alone. Now let me get serious for a minute. You mean to tell me that you can't be black, gay, a woman, and your damn show can't be trans? Child, I can't even walk out to the mailbox to get my check without 26 niggas jumping up and down on my back. Niggas is killing us. Y'all hoes need to get a pistol. What we need to do as trans people is blow a bitch head off if we got to. Fucker walk in my mama house, bitch, and with that talking that shit, I'ma shoot they motherfucking ass, cause my mama know I got a pistol at my mama house. Child, y'all sit back and enjoy the damn show. I'm out of here. Bitch, listen. Now wait a minute, bitch. Is it on? Now wait a minute.
Everybody, welcome to the T.S. Madison Loud, Live, and in Color Show. This is our premiere episode. Tonight, we're going to have some fun. And we're going to teach y'all some stuff out there in the world. Baby, we got a spotlight session. We got Hope and Craig Stewart. Yeah, who would ever thought I'd have Craig on the stage? We got funky Dineva Rose and Miss Sophia. Yes, ma'am, honey. The Dream Girls are back again tonight, baby, with the Queen's Supreme Court. I don't even know if you guys know how ecstatic I am for my first celebrity guest. My girlfriend, my sister from another mister, Miss Tiffany New York Pollard, reality TV royalty and icon.
And here she is, everybody, Tiffany New York Pollard! Oh my God.
I'm so glad to be here.
Tiffany, I put a stood up, but I don't know what has happened to my knee tonight.
It's okay. We'll talk to her later.
Oh, what's her name?
I'm gonna rub her down and find out.
Oh my God, I'm gonna get rubbed down by me at Tiffany New York Parlor. Girl, are you ready to have some fun tonight?
I am so ready to have some fun, but before we do, I have to tell you, me being your first live guest means everything to me.
Yes.
So I have a gift for you. Close your eyes.
Okay. Should I close my eyes and my legs, Tiffany?
No, leave your legs open.
Should I close my mouth or open it?
Open everything you got. Eyes too. This is my favorite designer fragrance. It brings me so much peace and relaxation. And I want you to spray it every time you're down here at your beautiful podium. And just think of me.
Is this something that you spray between your legs too?
You can, but I wouldn't go up high, just at the kneecaps.
Oh my God, I'm so ready for the night. You ready? All right, ladies and gentlemen, after this commercial break, we about to get things started with Tiffany New York Parlor. See you in a minute.
Coming up next, reality TV royalty. Tiffany New York Pollard sits in the hot seat as the TS cracks the cold cases.
Missy Cho.
We now return to your regular programming.
Welcome to Cracking the Cold Cases with T.S. Madison. In this segment, we learn everything that we need to know about the people that we love. These are things that we thought we knew, but we didn't. So we're about to crack the cold cases. Tonight is none other than reality TV royalty, Miss Tiffany New York Pollard.
I'm so happy to be here tonight, Queen. Truly, thank you so much for having me.
Listen, I wouldn't have done this with anybody else, especially not our first show with anybody else.
Oh, you're trusting me like that?
Oh, honey, I'm trusting
well,
you
I
like
better
that.
give it all up to you then.
Ooh, Tiffany, you are respected as a pioneer in the field of reality television, being the star of many reality television shows and spinoffs on VH1 during their celeb reality era. Many shows under this sector were extremely successful with record-breaking numbers, not only for VH1, but for all television. Now, in 2009, it all came to an abrupt halt when the news surfaced that Ryan Jenkins, who had competed in 2 VH1 shows, had murdered his wife, Jasmine Fior. You've alluded in the past interviews that this was the incident that caused many shows, including yours, to come to a halt.
Yes.
Now that many years have passed, what can you tell us about the incident directly?
Yeah.
And how did it affect you and your upcoming shows?
Well, first of all, Queen, I so thank you for asking a deep question like that, because I feel like a lot of my followers don't understand exactly what happened and the way things kind of trickled down to me. I literally had a dinner outside with all the producers that were very successful with I Love New York and all the shows I had did, New York Going to Work, all that good stuff. We had a beautiful powwow lunch about plans and what we were going to do next. And what was next on the table for me was I Love New York season 3 and New York Goes to Work season 2. And I was finally getting to a place where that income bracket was right. At that point, we discussed our business. We were at $500,000 for one show each. They said, we'll see you when we get back from, I believe, Mexico, because they had to go shoot I Love Money. So I'm shaking hands and we're excited. And then I watch the news. It comes on that murder-suicide happened, and everything that we planned halted, just like you said. Everything. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And in that moment, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not getting the funds and the finances or, you know, those shows that we discussed. But I didn't let it like wreck me. It's so funny because my friends don't really understand, like, where do you get this gumption to just be so chill? I charged it to the game immediately. I said, it's nothing, you can't take it personal. When you're riding that wave, and when it's good, it's good. When the bad and ugly comes, you have to ride that too. So I never got mad at anybody or felt like, oh wow, I wish this, but it was just what it was.
So I know this was a very hard time for you.
Yeah.
What did you do as a coping mechanism for that?
I didn't really let it mess with me in terms of questioning it too much, because I felt like for me that tragedy had to be a test, because wow, you know, you signing these contracts and this is about to happen for you, and they go down a week later and then this happens. It was like, what are you going to do in this moment, and what are you going to let transpire from this situation? So I just got really calm and cool, but that's a lot of money that didn't come into my pocket. And I have to say something about the LGBTQ community. They kept me afloat many a year. And what I mean by that is, Queen, what's your favorite website that you like to order dresses from?
Fashion Nova.
Not even. Higher end. I got you. Just give me the item numbers. I'm going to buy it for you. This is the community taking care of me at this moment. Shoes. What's your favorite shoes? Just let us know. We'll go itemize that and get it over to you. Bookings. Okay, the community kept me alive when I was not on that screen. Various bookings, nightclubs, hostings, gigs, anything I needed, they had my back.
Now, Queen, I want to ask you a question. At any time during this, did you use any illicit substances to cope?
I mean, I've always abused sex since the age of 12. So I don't want to say that because I'm just a sexually natured woman. What are you talking about? Like any type of narcotics, if you will?
Any drug, any narcotic, anything.
Well, I mean, that situation didn't bring that out of me. If I always liked to party or have fun, that was already there. So no, I can't really say that. I just really felt grounded, like, okay, if this is happening, I don't understand it. I just felt bad. I really did. And I want to say this. I really felt bad for that situation and the way that man did that woman and then his self. I didn't want to be attached to it. And I felt like, and I want to say this about VH1 because they really did fuck with me behind the scenes. A lot I can't say, but they made sure I was all right too. But when stuff like that happens, you have to.
So what's the most money have you made at VH1?
Oh my goodness. Just looking over everything and the terms, and is Uncle Sam watching?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
$800. I want to be safe. Shit. They took care of me. They respected me early on. They still do, and you know, I can't say they cheated me ever. But that first deal, I think it was $78,000. So for me, that's a lot of money at 23, and all I need was breath.
Well, because the rumors in the street were that, and listen, and from me looking at you, the rumors in the street were that you made $1 million your very first season of I Love New York.
He's watching. You mean $20? Yeah, I made something like that.
Oh. Okay. Many queens emerged after you. You birthed Jocelyn Hernandez, Nene Leakes,
Okay.
Tanisha from Bad Girls Club, and all of these girls have like walked in your footsteps.
Yeah.
Have you felt slighted by any of these girls? Do you feel slighted by them in any way?
Well, I have never met an entity that walks this earth that can stand in the way of what's mine and what's mine alone. So I have to say absolutely not. And these women that you speak of by name, they all give me my, yeah, queen, you that bitch. So I get my respect. With that being said, I feel like they were in an era where they were able to capitalize a little bit better than me. So, I mean, when we're talking in terms of branding and owning things and rightfully coming out and whatever you put out is yours, I was back in MySpace days. So I didn't really get those types of opportunities where they may be more lucrative, you know, back when my thing was really doing it. But other than that, I mean, when they say, bitch, you paved the way, they let me know. And there's no shade about it. That's like, girl, if it wasn't for you, I get that all the time, girl.
Right. So do you feel that that you've gotten your just due now in this space that you're in now?
That question is not the $1 million question or the $1 trillion question. That's the $1 zillion question. Madison, when I sit before you and I tell you that I am at my prime, all cylinders are full steam ahead because I know who I am now. I know what I want. And the things that I'm inquiring on this journey, 2005, when I first hit the screen, could not compare. There's deals. There's things going on in my personal life. Like I said, all cylinders are going. My hydraulics are pumping better than even before.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, you've got all your tea, and we've cracked some of the cold cases here with Tiffany New York product, all that she's going to give us. Now, when we come back, honey, I'm going to make her tell me exactly what she's going to cook for that man the day after the honeymoon. Stay with us for Bitch Let's Dish.
Coming up next, Tiffany gives Madison her top secret water chicken recipe. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss this.
The next word on the list, number 6, is an anal Fitzgerald. Anal Fitzgerald.
Now, I did mess that one up.
She missed to say an anal fissure. There's a difference between an anal Fitzgerald and an anal fissure. Anal fissure is the first and the last name of a butthole. Anal Fitzgerald.
What's the right way to say it, Ronald?
Anal fissure.
You're saying it wrong.
No.
That ain't what it was. That ain't what the doctor said when he
What
said
is
it.
it?
I ain't gonna say it.
Fissure.
I was just corrected you.
You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. Hello, I can do you right. Girl, you tired of looking?
Hey everybody, thank you for being with us all day, honey. We are to the segment of Bitch Let's Dish, the show where I go from a homewrecker to a housewife for our husband. The queen herself is here with me, and she's getting ready to show me or tell me about one of the most magnificent dishes that she's gonna create for her husband the day after she gets the last band.
Queen, thank you so much for having me here in your kitchen today. This is a beautiful stove top, and I cannot wait to chef up in here for you and let you know my water chicken recipe. It's very sought after. People have been asking for it for years.
Water chicken.
Yes, I'm gonna share the recipe with you. Water chicken. I like to cook it with thighs because thighs naturally have a little bit of fat
They have a lot of juice
on them. Yes.
On the side.
A lot of flavor in between the thigh and on the outside.
Usually when I eat chicken, I like breasts.
All right. Well, you're gonna like some thighs tonight, Madison.
Okay.
Because what you want to do is take that pan and you want to fill it a third of the way with water. This can be tap water, spring water. Don't use distilled water.
All right. Well, let me get a pan.
Yes, please.
Oh.
I can tell you know your way around the kitchen, Madison.
Oh.
There's
Okay.
a lot of clinking going on.
There's a pan, and we'll put the pan here.
This is perfect, but you know what? We can bring it a little bit closer to us if you will.
Okay, and you need water?
I would love some water.
Okay.
And we want to fill it 3/4 cups of the way.
So you said 3/4.
Quarters of a cup. Now this is not tequila. It's gonna be water.
Okay, so 3/4. So this is 2 cups. This is 1.5. 1 cup, a quarter.
Meet me in the middle and we'll make it happen.
But that's 3/4.
There we go.
Craig, does this look like 3/4 of a cup to you?
Yes, it's the 3 and the slash and then the 4.
Now you want to fill it up to that mark that Craig said was okay.
Okay. All right.
Your math is a little bit off, like mine is. So you just want to gingerly pour it into the pot.
How she want to pour it in?
Very gingerly.
Oh.
Yeah, there. You're giving your chicken love right now. Perfect.
Wait,
Madison.
this sounds like a water sport.
Yeah, it's water chicken, baby. There we go. Oh, goodness. Why do you have to make it sound like piss?
All right, there we go.
The water's in the pot. You want to chop up some fresh garlic at this point. You want to get some low sodium soy sauce and add that to the water.
Okay.
If you have anything like that on hand, Craig,
I'm
did you go
thinking-
shopping? Or?
No, let me see, Queen. Let me put this
Oh.
down. I
Okay.
don't have.
Oh, you're going to put the chicken in. Oh, perfect.
Oh, wait. Wait.
Wait. Oh, my God.
Oh my God. Oh, it's so hard getting chicken out of the refrigerator these days. This is a chicken, right?
Doing water?
Water chicken. There we go. Well, this chicken is a little bit big, so I think I'm gonna have to put a little bit more water in that for the water chicken to actually happen.
This is a serious recipe. They've been waiting on this.
Don't cry, Queen. This is water and chicken. Let me get a little bit more water.
Technically, you are right. Okay, but no seasonings, no soy sauce or
Listen,
anything?
when God made chicken, it came seasoned. It just comes straight off the bone. So just add a little bit more water to this chicken.
This is so fucked up, you guys.
We got the water, we've got the chicken, and I'm trying to figure out which one of these.
Well, how does it smell? Do you smell the aroma coming off of
No,
it?
not yet, because I haven't lit the. Okay, Craig, you're a smart man.
What you need?
How does these things work here?
Do you press it down and turn it?
Well, which aisle would it be working on?
It's gonna be this one.
Wait, hold on. I got to feel where the heat is coming from. Can you feel the heat all in your soul? Wait.
I believe it's this one.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
rich people stove.
It really is.
Rich people stove.
Wait a minute, I've got this.
Don't burn. Watch your titties.
Do not burn.
Watch your titties.
Process it.
Oh my God! Well, it would be fried chicken. Definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to have a great team around you that's making sure
It's definitely
that
this
these
one.
things are working. It is definitely, it's that one for sure.
It's supposed to be that one. Yeah.
Psych!
Because that would, all that water would be going away.
I've never done this
Your
before.
mother's-
Well, God, how many people does it take to turn on a stove to make water chicken? I don't know.
The world may never
The
know.
world may never ever know. While we wait on the water chicken to the stove or whatever it is, I'm gonna teach you how to make Miss Mary's triple sweetened berry Kool-Aid.
Okay.
Craig loves it.
Does he?
It almost gave me a cavity.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Yes, no, sweetie, it almost made you straight. So you start out with a clear picture, okay?
Okay.
Wait, the water chicken. Wait, I can feel the spirit of the water chicken.
I hear it.
I can feel the spirit. Like I see things. Okay, I don't.
This is Kool-Aid.
Yes, you have to have the Kool-Aid from the Kool-Aid Man.
Any specific flavor?
We love tropical punch around these parts because the sweeter it is, the more it tastes.
Ooh.
when it comes out the other way.
Well, Queen, should I get some kitchen shears and help you open this?
Craig, be a man.
Thank you.
For once in your life.
Ooh.
Tiffany.
Hey, you're not gonna do the queen that way. I have a ladle and I will paddle you. You might like it, wouldn't you, Craig?
Stop it.
You take this for your Kool-Aid to be really potent. We need for you guys that are out there watching not to get any of the Kool-Aid juice into your water chicken.
Now, what's the measurements on that, Queen?
Black. So you put and you put this in the canister like this. There's one black scoop.
Okay.
Okay. And then here's a black and a half scoop, because this is a smaller jar, and you want it to be like really, really rich in color.
Yes, okay.
You know, because this is made by colored people, so therefore you want it to be rich in color. And you want it to also be rich in flavors and juices and berries by those ways.
It smells wonderful.
It smells good,
Very
right?
good.
So you reach in here, I don't know what was going on in Miss Mary's spirit when she sent it down. She sent me this little canister of sugar. Now let me explain something to you ladies and gentlemen out there that are watching. If you are from a black family, you know that the proper way to create Kool-Aid is 2 bags of Dixie Crystal sugar. However, now we only have this one little canister. So I'm gonna measure it out for my people at home that are not of African-American descent. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put those same 3/4 cups of sugar in there that was for the,
Oh, gosh.
oh.
That's a lot of sugar, man.
You think?
Yeah.
Put a
but-
diabetic in a coma.
Listen, if they're gonna go, this is the way.
Okay.
If you don't, just go in here just a little bit like this. You wait and you look at him, you be like, you pray, you say, God, do you think my toe will come off? And if he says no, you just put a little bit more. Then you get some water.
Oh, nice.
The same water that we use in water chicken.
Different temperatures.
Oh!
Different pressures.
You take the hose and you peer it over in the sink like that. Then you pull it out and you look at it. Is it dark?
It's very dark, but it smells very good, very sweet.
Yes, and you keep filling and filling and filling. And you stop when you think that your love is almost overboard.
Okay.
And
Now,
you take
this is
it-
something you actually drink?
Yes, you stir it around really like this.
This is something that they actually drink, Tiffany.
You stir it around like really fast, like you whipping, like you would beat the water chicken if it was an egg. You get you a tasting glass, and see, I left the sugar over there enough so that you can understand that if you needed a little bit more,
Okay.
you can do that. So I had here,
Oh, we're gonna have it chilled.
yes, chilled,
Oh, nice. How thoughtful.
like champagne. Yes. I look at Craig's mouth over there, feeding for some of
Yeah,
this.
he's drooling.
This delicious black Kool-Aid.
I actually like my teeth.
Let me taste it. Let me see.
I like having them. Oh my
You
God.
sure?
That's too
Wait,
much.
you really, you sure?
You better brush your teeth
I am
immediately.
You better not drink
Queen,
that.
I'm ready for my cup. I'm about to take this all the way
That's
down.
it.
And
You better not
no,
drink that.
more.
Don't drink
There
that.
it goes.
Oh my
There it
God.
goes. I'm about to
No.
enjoy this. Here, Craig, I like
No, I'm not drinking this.
Now you know how I feel about Craig.
Oh, really, Tiffany?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't get an opportunity to make any of this good old nasty water chicken, which is little nasty in a good way. This good old nasty water chicken, but guess what? We had a good time here with you, Tiffany,
really
in
did.
New York, Pollard. All right, ladies, let's go to commercial break so that we can pay some damn bills around here.
Tiffany joins our roundtable talk with transgender activist Hope Giselle as we shine a spotlight on trans issues. Stay tuned.
The next word on the list of Miss Maryism is panamum.
I was talking about that flatbread, that thing that you put to make sandwiches.
Like a panini.
I don't think it's called a panini.
It is called a panini. It's definitely not called a panamum.
And definitely not punani.
Right. The third word on our list of Miss Maryism is a word that I find very dear to my heart. Streamed. Streaming.
I didn't say no stream. I didn't say no stream like for no door. I say stream like when you stream.
We need a stream as if something
to
was
be a mess.
if something was poking you in your butt. Stream.
That ain't gonna happen, so I wouldn't know how to do that.
session on the T.S. Madison Loud, Live, and in Color show. Today, my co-host is Craig the Writer Stewart. He is my friend, podcaster, and author.
And we also have Hope Giselle. She's an author, activist, and community organizer.
And listen, we can't leave out the reality TV shows HBIC, Miss Tiffany, New York, Pollard.
Today we're discussing an issue that should not just be specific in the trans community, but the community at large. And part of what I want us to do with this segment as well is to humanize the trans experience. So that was one of the reasons why we thought it was important to have you here.
I love
Yeah,
it.
and it's extremely important for me to have you here. You are an ally and definitely one of my closest friends.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me here and valuing my opinion, because I do want to stand up and speak out for the community.
So Hope, can you give us a little insight in terms of the work that you do? Because you literally are on the ground, if you will, with so many trans women that have employment issues, housing issues. So can you kind of give us some insight?
Yeah, so a lot of the work that I do is around making sure that I'm connecting with other community leaders, making sure that I'm figuring out what's happening in the Senate, making sure that I'm figuring out what's happening and who's doing the work. So ACLU, a lot of the organizations that are giving housing, a lot of the organizations that are giving food. And so most of the time when I'm asked to speak, it's based on my HR background as well. So I do a lot of diversity and inclusion things. So that just simply means going into people's workspaces or going into people's nonprofit organizations and teaching them how to treat people. And to be quite honest, I think that it's something that's sad and unfortunate that you have to teach people how to treat people, right?
But here's the thing, I don't want to cut you off, Hope, but we need to do something very important here at the top of the show. We need to make sure that we teach the people out there that are watching that it's important that you address people by the proper pronouns.
Yes.
Correct.
Now, Hope, your pronouns,
She, her, and hers.
Craig, your pronouns?
He, him, and his.
Mine is she, her, and hers, and all of hers.
Yes.
Tiffany, your pronouns?
Mine, and sometimes his. I'm trying to figure it out.
But
I love that though.
But it's
Pronouns.
definitely she, her,
She,
and
her, and
hers.
hers.
Yeah, it's important.
And the HBIC.
Always.
Always.
Now, Tiffany, when you speak about being accountable, do you, as a cisgendered African American woman, think that the community is held accountable for the way that they treat trans people and people of the LBGT?
For me, I'm just gonna stand up and be bold because that's the only color I know is bold. I don't think we stand up enough. I don't think we represent enough in a way where we need to blanket all of ours, if you will. Because I'm not gonna say one life matters because it's sexual preference. Let me tell you something about someone who's transgendered. They're human. They come with love, they come with needs, and they come with abilities that can help your ass out.
Right.
So this is why we have to embrace love and blanket all of us, and not only do Black life matter, but Black trans lives. They really matter, if not more. Because they need someone to stand up for them and to stick out and say, hey, you're one of ours too.
We as Black trans folks don't see ourselves in those movements. We don't see ourselves when we're marching for those Black men and those Black women that are being wrongfully killed. And honestly, I've even had situations where I've been at a march, and if somebody sees, my pin, or if somebody knows the trans flag colors, then all of a sudden, even at this march where we're all fighting for the same thing, there's a disconnect. There's a need to shift away.
Because I'm sorry to add, but I have to. That weakens what we can do.
Exactly.
Add together.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
And also, to your point, when Black trans women are killed, oftentimes we don't hear about it, or the Black community at large doesn't hear about it. But
how many Black trans women have been killed this year alone?
So this year alone has been the deadliest year for trans women, especially those of color, with 40 of us being killed, and that's only the ones that we know about.
Do you think that the disconnect comes from religious beliefs and the upbringing in the Black community from, the heavy church influence?
I think it's a cop-out. Because if it was really about religious beliefs, I think that there would be more people adhering to the idea of not getting tattoos and not eating shellfish and not, adulterating and all of those things, right?
But the good Lord who raises us up this morning is not imputing our sins upon us. What man gives anyone the right to say what's right or what's wrong? It's already been handled. It's already been taken care of.
I say it all the time, honey. I'm gonna watch a lot of you hoes fall all the way down. I'm gonna be laughing while you frying in the fish grease.
But honestly speaking, I believe that God grades us on a different scale than man ever could. So,
listen, God says that He judges the heart.
Absolutely.
Come on now.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's it. I've never been called more of a faggot
That's so hurt.
Than being in the church.
than being in the church.
Can I tell you the first time I heard the Lord's voice? I'm not even gonna lie. I was in a club. I smoked a little weed. I had my little drink because my God looks at the heart, as you pointed out. And I was in a gay club, and everybody was just enjoying themselves. I mean, doing the most. And He said, "I have a word for the gays. I have a word, and you have to deliver it. Let them know God loves them. He is so for you, just as much as He is for anyone."
Okay.
The Iana Dior video was very disgusting. It happened in the same place where the George Floyd murder took place.
Around the same weekend.
Around the same weekend. And it's just like people were protesting about this. And like we have this going on in our community as black people. And then we as black people go right out there and do the same thing. And here's the thing. I'm going to say this and it's going to sound very ugly. But any black person that does not want equality for all black people, which is trans and gay, you don't want equality. You want privilege.
I agree with that.
Because it's no different between the black and white issue.
But to do all of that because she dinged a car, teenagers ding cars all the time.
Right. That was the excuse. They went in with the intent after them knowing that she was trans was to hurt her. When I watched the Iana Dior video, it took me back to a place when I was walking down, 79th Street. Yes, I was a sex worker, and that was the only means that I had to put food on the table and keep a roof over my head. And I was walking down the street, and I got mobbed by a group of boys at a lit Amoco station. And I was running through this Amoco station asking them to help me. And they were standing at the pumps. I ran in the store. The store owner told me to get out of here. And the mob, I had to lock the door of the Amoco station because they were telling me to get out. So when I watched that video, I was like, oh my God, this isn't just her. This was me. And they were trying to rape me, beat me, rob me, and no one helped. I stayed in the gas station with the door locked for as long as I could before the gas station attendant said, "I'm going to call the police." I said, "Good. Call the police because I need help." I ran outside because he was in there trying to forcefully put me out. So I ran outside and a guy said, "Come on, baby, get in here, but don't touch me." Somebody did help me, but it was just like you're a fag. Don't touch me. And he said, "You shouldn't have been wearing what you got on, and then you wouldn't have had that problem. And you a boy anyway." And I just watched that video that's a short version. But I just watched that video with Iana, and I was like, this could have been me. This was me.
I think as far as the youth are concerned, you need to know that there are places that you can go and there are people that you can talk to. A lot of the organizations like Smile and the DMV, and then we have a bunch of organizations out in Florida, Florida First. We have, the Marsha P. Johnson Institute in New York. There's so many people for the girls. Out in New Orleans, we have a new home that's actually going to be open for a lot of the trans women to seek benefits, House of Tulip. So I think that just understanding and knowing that you're not in this by yourself. We're not in the days of Madison being on 79th anymore, thankfully.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching us here on a spotlight session on the T.S. Madison Loud, Live, and in Color show. If you'd like to see extended versions of this video, please follow us on Patreon at patreon.com/T.S. Madison Hinton or patreon.com/Craig the Writer Stewart.
Bye.
The next thing we have is souffle. Souffle. Souffle.
They know what it is.
Well, what is it?
It's a cornbread.
This one I'm lost on. What is a Lagos? A Lego? Legos.
Uh-huh.
Legos.
Lego.
Lego.
What is Lego?
There's a girlfriend of mine. She's my event planner, and her name is Legra Cologne.
Legra.
No, Mama. You call her Legos.
I didn't call it on Lego. Forget you, whatever.
Hi guys, it's me, the TS. Join me after dark. Let's talk about any and everything that we can talk about after dark.
She's a nasty bitch, but she's glad that shit. Ow! There she go, I'm bottom cold, Latonya, ooh, she gotta wind it up, oh shit, Latonya, ooh, the bitch wearing yellow, cause the bitch is a fella, Latonya, yes, look at her lips, she wanna lick that dick, Latonya, ow, yes, the bottom is clean, but the blood ain't clean. Ow! There she go. She a tired ass hoe, Latonya. Let me talk to you, Latonya, because you know where I talk, because I want to talk to them. So I was an escort, and the clients came to the house. Not this one. It was at my old house in Marietta. Girl. So Miss Mary was visiting me for one Thanksgiving. Girl, listen, when you were HEAUX, a hoax, business got to motherfucking go as usual. You got to run your fucking business or whatever. And you know, my mama comes, she'll stay with me 2 weeks, 2 months,
6 months,
6 months, 8 months. Bitch, at the time I had the word. So girl, I said, Mama, my friend finna come over here. Mama, my friend finna come over here. I need for you to go, you know, in there because I had a kitchen part, like the kitchen part was in there. You could pull the shears closed or whatever. And it was a whole breakfast area in the kitchen part, and then the stairs. You can go up the stairs this way, and you know, so she would never see anything, whatever. So I had been chopping it up with the man, you know, for a couple of days. I was telling him, I was like, well, baby, listen, my mama in town, and I don't know when my mama leaving to go out of town. I don't know. I don't know when she's going back home or whatever. I said, I don't take, you know, clients, you know, while my mother is here, but you know, bitch, you know, it's what it is. And he was like, well, baby, you know what I'm saying? I got. And then he said the right amount that he got. And I was like, well, listen, I got to get that. So I had to tell my mom I had company. So I put over there. Girl, he came to the house. He was real fine. Oh my God, he was so fine and cute. Like, girl, he was so fine, Chi. Girl, so I'm thinking she ended up just laying down and taking a little nap or whatever. So I eased the man on in, and girl, they're going upstairs. So
We sit down, the man scraping me. I think it was about $400-500. I think it was about $500. Bitch, during the holidays, bitch, you need $500 each day. Period. I think about $400-500. So we sit on the bed, girl. You know what I'm saying? He done gave me the money. I don't hold it up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rubbing his thigh. Girl, that's how. See, one thing an old hoe taught me: keep your hand on the nigga's thigh. You keep your hand on the nigga's motherfucking thigh, bitch. You keep your hand on the nigga thigh. His mind already gone because his dick is already hard, bitch. So I got my hand on his thigh, girl. You know what I'm saying? And most of my stories, when I tell y'all my stories, girl, I be this way rubbing the leaves on your leg because that's how I was. I had my hand on his thigh. You know, just in case he was having any thoughts in his mind, like, bitch, it's the holiday. I may want to bash his stash and get my stash back, you know, because it didn't happen. You know, the Miami trade will do that. Girl, so I got my hand on his leg, like, baby, so what you want to do? What's up? So I'm rubbing his thigh. I got my hand on him in the center of his back, and I'm going to his ass or whatever. He's like, ooh. I said, oh, right then I already knew. I was like, girl, thank God I had done dushed, bitch, because if I ain't motherfucking dushed, you know, I ain't know how it was gonna go. And when you were HEAUX from those times, bitch, you had to stay. If you stay ready, you don't gotta get ready. And bitch, I don't give a fuck if the trade was the bottom or top. When he got there, I'm TTG bitch trained to go. Girl, both ways. I'm a mattress bitch. I flip on both sides. I'm a little teapot. Short and style. Tip me over and blow me out. Period. Message home.
Coming up next, the Queen's Supreme Court judges render their most iconic verdicts as your dream girls. Funky Dineva Ross, Miss Sophia, and Tsmadison return to the bench. Stay tuned.
We now return to your regular programming.
The views and opinions expressed on this program is just that, views and opinions. Don't take any of it serious. But I will warn you, viewer discretion is advised.
Live from the basement of the marvelous chateau, it's the Queen's Supreme Court. In session.
You're live.
Bring it on. Yes, God, honey, bitch, the girls are back.
The girls is back, honey.
The girls are back. The girls are back. Yeah, the girls is back. Hey. Oh, yes, God, ladies and gentlemen.
Serve it up.
You gotta serve it up. You gotta serve it up. You gotta serve it up. You gotta serve it up. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Queen's Supreme Court. My first guest judge tonight is Funky Dineva Ross. You gotta serve it up. 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 You gotta and all the way.
From the grave.
Wait a minute. Wait, where's she from, Dineva?
All the way from the grave.
Who we
got?
Our
sister, Miss Sophia Macintosh.
Yeah. Praise the Lord. You gotta praise the Lord. You gotta praise the Lord because you know his name. Praise the Lord. You gotta praise the Lord. You gotta praise the Lord because you know his name. Oh, well, I guess she said she ain't gonna shake it up. Well, I ain't gonna kill too much time, baby. I'm about to get over here and take my seat as the what? As the head judge in charge. Who it is, Craig?
LGBTQ royalty, Miss T.S. Madison.
Miss T.S. Madison, yeah. Here you go, baby. Here you go, baby. Here you go, baby. Here you go.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, girl. It's been a long time since we did. I'm so out of breath.
Bitch, listen. You know I'm big. I stay out of breath, goddammit.
It felt good to do that.
Yes, it did.
Girls, even Sophia, it feels good to see you, sis.
Hey, girls, good to see you too.
Yeah, don't piss me off earlier, but that intro music brought us back together, girl.
What?
You know music brings a family together.
Is that what it does?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an iconic Queen Supreme Court, honey, with the dream girls, the girls that you love. Oh my God, I'm really excited to be here. Ladies, it's been about a year.
It's been about a year. I think Dominican Republic was the last show that I did with you.
No, we all closed out in Baltimore.
Baltimore. Oh, you talking about when we were all together?
We was all together.
Baltimore.
In Baltimore.
Baltimore.
In Baltimore.
Okay.
Yeah. But Dominican.
But it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. But listen, it's been a minute, so let's jump right on in it. First up on the court ledger, we have from a booty shaker to a money maker, women who went from selling sex to becoming a star. And first up on that charge is Kim K. Kim Kardashian. My God, today.
Let me tell you something. Listen, Kim Kardashian is the modern day blueprint for what it is to use what you got to get what you want, baby. I'm not mad with her, and I think every woman that we find on social media that end up being mad with her just be mad because they can't do it. Because the bad bitches, the bad bunnies, the bad hoes, the Jocelyn Hernandezes, the Drea Michelles, all them girls from the love and hip hop and stuff, they ain't mad with her. They following her.
But I think they upset because there was a lot of black girls before Kim K that was on them poles and dancing and everything, and they made a name for themselves, but everybody was talking about them and running them out of business. But when Kim K came and did that, like it was something new. It wasn't something new that Kim K did. Kim K is the one that started with the black boys.
Oh, so you mad because she was having black boys?
No, I'm mad because she was with Ray J. Then she was with the other basketball player, then the other basketball player, and all of them were black. And then black girls have already been shaking what their mama gave them, honey, and making money. But when Kim K came along, they act like she had invented something new. She ain't invented nothing new.
But see, here's the thing. That's not Kim K's fault that the black men responded to that. So my whole thing is that the black women should not be mad with Kim Kardashian. That girl is only working her beat. They need to be mad with their men. She didn't make them men want her. She didn't make them want her.
But the thing about it is, Kim K, when she did it, when a black woman does it, a black woman, you know, she loses her career. She has to go find her footing all over and start all over again. But they praised and worshiped Kim K for doing something like, you know.
But let me ask you this. If you, Kim K, should you feel bad for the cards that you've been handed in life? She can't help that society, for whatever reason, lends itself in her favor.
It ain't about
so am I supposed to dim my light because y'all black girls over there mad?
But see, my question is, Sophia, is you mad at Kim K?
No, I'm not mad at Kim K. I'm mad at the situation because it's just like in life in general, when black girls do certain things, black girls and black boys, they have to start all over. Kim K got a break because of the color of her skin. We cannot deny that. She got a break because of the color of her skin, and
I agree with you. I think
when
that's
black girls
fair.
do that, they have to start over.
However, I think it's only right in life that anybody play up any advantage that they have. If the universe dealt you that advantage, for whatever reason, right, wrong, or indifferent, I think you'd be a damn fool to not play the cards you've been dealt.
All right, ladies, we've rung her up. Next up is Nene Leakes.
Child, whatever the hell she was slanging on that damn pole, it wasn't working, because before she got on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Greg was scamming people in real estate. And if you don't believe it, go down to
Allegedly,
YouTube and type in
allegedly,
Greg Leakes real estate scandal.
Allegedly.
And let me tell you something else I know, baby, because you know I'm good and down with the reality TV in Atlanta. When she got on that season 1 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, she was driving an orange Nissan Murano. Okay, so that stripping ain't do a whole lot for her. So I don't think she the best case for you to use in this. And we gonna ring her up and down. Next case.
I don't even know why y'all put her in there, because she was not on no pole. She was a male stripper.
All right, moving on to the next person, Black China.
Yes, God, honey. Flaunt it if you got to, girl, because you know I do. Let me tell you something about this girl right here. I don't give a good goddamn what they say about Black China. She all right with me. She don't serve ass around the world and okay, and in her driveway, she got every car, and in terms of baby, she got a baby from every man, and and I'm not mad with it. Now, you said Kim K earlier, y'all was talking about the white girls or the mixed girls or the Iranian girls getting the advantage, but that's a bona fide black girl. Look at her mama. She got a crackhead for a mama. She bona fide black.
Now, hold on. We is not finna do Tokyo like that.
Friends,
that's my girl.
Oh, well, you got a crack problem too?
No.
Oh, okay, they say birds of a feather flock together.
Don't do it,
I'm just trying to understand what the hell going on.
I'm gonna call the bailiff.
What y'all got in common, girl? What y'all got in common, girl?
We both Libras.
Oh, okay, girl.
The thing about it is, it's just like, I think we're living in a new time, new generation. This generation, they get away with everything. Because with her, it's just like Vanessa Williams. When Vanessa Williams had her scandal to come out, she had to start all over again. She got dethroned as Miss America.
Well, what was her scandal? They called her
the pictures, the new pictures came out. She had the pictures that come out with the girl.
Was it the position she was in, the licking from the back?
But it's still the pictures.
But the
pictures
world
came
was
out.
a different place back in the early 90s and late 80s.
You know you was there.
You were too.
Oh,
boo.
I was in elementary school singing Mary Had a Little Lamb. I'm not old like y'all hoes.
There she
That's
go.
I'm over here looking all fresh and supple and vibrant.
I wouldn't tell nobody you were younger than us and you looking over there like Miss Jane Pittman.
I ain't with her today.
But the thing about it is, how many people do we just seen? We just seen the men's genitals, we just seen the women's, cat and all that stuff, and so it's just like now it's a different generation now, so they get away with everything. But it's just like it's
but
still
my question
different.
is, you went on the whole diatribe about Kim K. Is Black China not a black representation of the Kim K profile?
Right.
Granted, she hasn't gotten as high as Kim K, but she's done the same Kim K. Matter of fact, she has status confero from Kim K. A lot of Kim K's judge came off on her and got on Black China. She co-signed her in that wholeness, and that's what allowed her to be whole.
All right, ladies, we've rung them up. So, being that we've rung them up, we just got to go ahead on and sentence them. They've been charged, they've been tried. Now, what's the sentence for all these ladies?
Okay, so I'm going to give Kim K, I want to give her 300 hours of community service in an impoverished black community to teach the black girls how to do it.
Well, it don't count that she's doing all this stuff with, releasing people of color from
No. We talking about hoism. That's judicial.
Right.
Okay.
That's a whole other case. We're talking about hoism. Okay, for Nene Leakes, what we want to do, we want to give her a permanent cease and desist. Don't you try to teach nobody nothing. Don't nobody want to look like you, dress like you, be like you, or hold like you. So we're going to do permanent cease and desist. Black China, what we want you to do, Black China, what we want you to do, we want you to get down in the bath water, some warm water. Warm. We want you to stand in some warm water and judge your puss all in it. Then what we're going to do, we want to get Estee Lauder to get some empty bottles of perfume, and we want you to bottle that shit up. We want you to go to the nearest hood and let the hood girl spray that all over them. Let it rain down on them. Let it rain on them so they can learn how to get them some ballers and some players too.
All right, this has been the Queen Supreme Court Show. Make sure that you tune in to us every week. It may not be this segment, but I'm glad that you enjoyed this one. And we'll see you soon on T.S. Madison, loud, live, and in color with the Queen Supreme Court. Take us on out, Mo.
Hi guys, it's me, Zoe Moser, and I have created this book right here, right in my hands, The $1 Million Project. Yep. It's called The $1 Million Project, and the proceeds are going to fund these cards right here. So I'm going to need you guys' help. So follow me on Instagram at _TheZoeProject_ and The Mosers on Facebook and Instagram. And that is THAMOSERS. Do you know of a nursing home resident or a healthcare professional that you want to send love to? Let me know and I'll handle the rest. Remember, this is all free. You heard me? You heard me? This is all free. Yes, and it costs nothing for you to share this video and help me spread the love. Remember, we're all in this together.
Oh my God. All this stuff was so fun. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you have enjoyed the premiere episode of the T.S. Madison Loud, Live, and In Color Show. I hope you laugh, and I know you learned. See you next week. Bye.